Wow, Accelerator got really mad and threw an entire building. Damn, that's so cool. Let's just hope this was one of those random abandoned buildings in Academy City. Otherwise, Accelerator may have just murdered innocent men, women, and children too. In all seriousness, this scene is pretty good. But what if I told you this scene was severely changed in the anime? For those of you who have been living behind a rock, a certain magical index is adapted from a light novel, which is vastly superior to the anime adaptation. And the light novel version of this scene was altered drastically, as I'll explain in this video. After being enraged from talking with Kihara Amata on the phone, Accelerator decided to unleash his anger upon Academy City, specifically the windowless building where Alistair, the board chairman of the city, was rumored to reside. Accelerator stuck his hand into a nearby concrete wall. He manipulated the vectors so his arm sank in as easily as if the wall was made of tofu. Accelerator shouted so loud, blood came from his throat, and he moved his arm complexly around in the wall. He took control of all of the vectors. A great roar exploded out. In that instant, Earth's rotation slowed by about 5 minutes for September 30th. His arm took the massive energy of the planet's rotation and used his vector control to transform it into a demonic strike. The concrete wall he forcibly gouged out was thrown with frightening speed. Accelerator stood in an alley surrounded by buildings, but the several buildings between him and his target were torn through like paper. His worries about his surroundings and unrelated people had completely evaporated by an instant. By the time he came to his senses, he had already thrown it. He was over 2 kilometers from his target. That windowless building was the world's strongest shelter, which was said to be the fortress of Alistair, the chairman of Academy City's board of directors. It was said that the giant structure would not budge even from the shockwave of a nuclear weapon. The attack flew with frightening speed. A tremendous storm of noise exploded out. It did not matter that Accelerator was over 2 kilometers away. It blew straight through 2 or 3 unmanned banks and government office buildings, shot between 2 buildings on the other side of a street, tore off an electronic billboard attached to the side of a high-rise building, and shot straight toward the target. It could only be called a miracle that no one was injured or killed. He had not given it any thought. Grey dust blew into the air. His vision was temporarily obstructed. The dust hung in the air for a while. Finally, his vision cleared up. It spread out before him. Nothing about the world had changed. That strike had used the full power of Academy City's strongest Esper and had taken the rotational energy of the Earth itself. But even that had not been enough to bring down that windowless building. The result was clear. The wall remained as large as ever. Yes, that's right. Instead of flinging a skyscraper, Accelerator threw a wall. But not just any wall. He actually controlled the vectors of the entire planet and slowed the Earth's rotation to convert it into energy used for this devastating strike. However, the windowless building remained unscathed due to it being made of calculate fortress, a special material which uses electromagnetic waves to analyze an incoming impact and then uses vibrations to cancel out shockwaves. It can be considered as a man-made equivalent of Accelerator's reflection. But why was this scene changed in the anime? I think it would be hard to show it in the anime format, unless you had Hunter x Hunter style narration explaining what was going on, as it's kinda hard to show the Earth slowing down when we don't even notice it's rotating 24/7 anyway. So what do you think about the light novel version of this scene? And don't forget to subscribe for more content about the Index light novel. Also, check out the other Accelerator videos we have on the channel on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.